Joe Biden says Lindsey Graham will regret investigating me his whole life. Hello and welcome to TST. If you are new to the channel, tap on the subscription button and press the notification bell so you can receive news and updates that you can rely on daily. Former Vice President Joe Biden threatened Senator Lindsey Graham for launching an investigation into his activities with Ukraine while in the Obama White House, stating the Republican will regret the move his whole life. On Thursday, Graham sent a letter to Secretary of State Mike Pompeo requesting documents to aid in determining whether Biden pushed for the firing of Ukrainian Prosecutor General Viktor Shokin to squash a sweeping probe into Burisma Holdings, the Ukrainian energy giant where his son Hunter Biden served as a board member. The younger Biden was compensated generously, making up to $83,000 a month for several years while on the Burisma board. Lindsey is about to go down in a way that I think he's going to regret his whole life, Biden told CNN host Don Lemon in a Friday interview in South Carolina. I say, Lindsey, I'm just embarrassed by what you're doing for you. I mean, my Lord. They have him under their thumb right now. He knows that if he comes out against Trump, he's got a real tough road for re-election, number one. The former vice president continued about the South Carolina senator. Biden then said he is angered by the probe because of his long friendship with Graham dating back to their time together in the Senate and suggested President Trump may have pressured him to launch the probe. He knows me. He knows my son. He knows there is nothing to this. He vented. Trump is now essentially holding power over him that even the Ukrainians wouldn't yield to. The Ukrainians would not yield to, quote, investigate Biden. There's nothing to investigate about Biden or his son. The senator requested all documents and communications related to Joe Biden's phone calls with Poroshenko on February 11th, 18th, and 19th, and March 22nd, 2016, citing media reports that they discussed previous demands to dismiss Shokin for alleged corruption before he was removed from office on March 29, 2016. Graham also requested documents and communications between Joe Biden and his office and Poroshenko and his office between February 2, 2016, when Burisma founder Mykola Zlochevsky's home was raided, and Shokin's dismissal. Graham is also seeking all documents and communications related to a meeting between Devon Archer, a business partner of Hunter Biden, and then Secretary of State John Kerry on March 2, 2016. Graham's request comes after 2 weeks of public testimony on the impeachment inquiry into President Donald Trump, which centers around a whistleblower complaint that Trump withheld military aid from Ukraine in an attempt to pressure newly elected Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to investigate Burisma and the Bidens. This threat that Biden just made towards Graham is a direct manifestation of causing harm, given any window of opportunity. Just because Graham is onto investigating Biden over solid allegations of corruption of his and his sons, and yet no one bats an eye. No one cares. Why? Because this isn't Trump we're talking about. This is a Democrat, and Democrats in this country can do whatever they want. But when it's about Trump, even if he sneezes, he'll be subject to an impeachment probe on charges of polluting the air with germs that may contribute to the discomfort of someone else. This is the nation that we live in right now, folks. America might be a great nation now, but we still have a long way to go to reclaim the glory days back in the past. The days when the people were united regardless of anything. Let us know your thoughts on Biden's deliberate threat to harm Graham in the comments down below. And if you've liked this report, please share among friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to Top Stories Today. Thank you for tuning into TSD. I'm David Ravine, and I'll see you in the next one.